Hey, what's up, YouTube? Um, Quick thing I want to talk about here, and hopefully I can keep it quick because I want to do other stuff. But a video I've been wanting to make for a little while. Because I noticed like a lot of videos. Excuse me, sorry. Every time I put on that camera, my face got an itch all day, no problem. So I turn the camera, and even though I don't have the beard, so don't blame the beard. So, like, I noticed on a word that people like to throw around a lot these days when they're arguing about things is the word rehash. Rehash. Alright, so just go ahead and give my little opinion on everybody saying that or whatever. Basically, there are two things to keep in mind when talking about such a thing on the topic at hand, and you got to think of concept versus experience. Okay? First thing you got to think of concept versus experience. They are two different things. Now they may share a common the commonality they share, if that's even the word, is they are applied to one thing. Say you're playing, and since you're playing a game, you know, it's a game. Anyway, so basically, this applies to everything, by the way, not just games. You know, you got movies, you got TV shows, you got comic books, you have, hell, you got the news, you got real life stuff doing the same thing. Concept, same concept, different experience. And don't get me started on how WWE does this, because, you know, how many times they reuse storylines. I lost count. But anyway, a lot of people like to think, oh, it's rehashing the same thing for X many of years. It's never going to change. That's true, but it's not true at the same time. Now, there have been a few different... I can't think of any examples that this doesn't apply to, by the way. Because, you know, you got your video games. The video game franchise has been on for 20 plus years. Same concept. Different experience, different experience, different storyline, different ways to play, you know, different goals. The concept is still there. So a lot of people like to look at, oh, let's say Nintendo games, and they're like, oh, look at the Mario game. Oh, it's the same thing over and over again. Save the princess, save the world, and yeah, okay, you're right. It's the same concept. Experience is different. You get different gameplay mechanics. You get different moves, different control schemes. Everything is pretty much like, even the newer franchise. I mean, come on, Metal Gear, same concept, different experience. You got your recent games, you know, where in this new generation we're already getting the sequels from like one game part one, part one. Same concept, different experience. A lot of people like to use the word rehash to say, oh, well, it's the same thing over and over, and that's why this game is better than this game. The problem with that logic is that everything is rehash. It's been done before. Is there anything new happening or on the horizon? We've got to start from the fact that we've done it all, people. This is it. We plateaued. Alright? And everything we do, video games, movies, we have plateaued. What more could we possibly think of? I'm sure somebody somewhere is going to come up with something new, and it will be new, a new concept, but eventually it's going to be the same old concept when it gets to sequels or its continuing storyline. I'm just saying. So, I think it's a weak argument when people say rehash. That's all I'm saying. That's it. I know a lot of people, okay, not a lot of people, because I don't think a lot of people want to see the video, but they're going to say, if a lot of people watch the video, they would probably disagree with me and say, oh, well, you're defending something. I'm not defending anything. Maybe I'm defending myself. Or maybe I'm just finding a polite way to tell a lot of you to shut up. Because all your arguments are leading us nowhere. Because, you know, you think you're revolutionaries, or you think you represent a sect of your people. Well, you don't. You're just making everybody else look bad. You know who you are. I was with you. I don't know what I'm talking about. Actually, I do, but anyway. So, just something to think about when you go and want to argue about something. Oh, it's all rehash. Oh, it's been done before. Well, guess what? No matter if you're saying other things have done before, you've done it before too. It's all the same thing. People were done. What do we have left to look forward to? New experience. That's about it. And hey, I'm glad we get new experiences. That's just exactly what I'm looking for. The concept is always going to be the same now. Let's face it. You can do the same thing. Getting from point A to point B. Maybe take a little shortcuts over there. Maybe go to A.1 or A.2 and then A.23 or A.72. Eventually you're going to get to B and you're done. You can take all times there else to get there, but you're basically doing the same thing. And it's everywhere, people. Everywhere. I already mentioned all the other spots. Any form of entertainment, we are doing the same concept. We are having new experiences. New characters. New storyline. It's all a different experience. The concept is always going to be the same. So basically, something to think about, if you want. So anyway, if anybody has any thoughts on the subject, let me know. You can comment it, or you can video response it. I don't know. You can do whatever you want. You can watch my video and laugh at me and not even say anything, or you can hit the like button or dislike button. Hey, free country. I can't stop you from doing any of this. But something to think about, something to talk about. So there you go. All right, see you guys around.